Hello weebs, and welcome back to Raikou Does World of Horror. I tried to do some of this a couple days ago whenever I was having all of the power issues. And there were a lot of runs that went for 10 or 15 minutes and then the power would go out, and so now I'm back at starting a new one. Hopefully I'll be able to do well with it. I'll just go through an extracurricular activity with extra combat damage. Interesting. So, I have no spells. Right, okay. Me, change the clothes. You can wear that for now. What mystery am I going to investigate? Alright, let me try this one. Did I get this? It's hard to know what I've gotten in a video and what I haven't, because of all of the times that I had to stop because of the power. So I'm just gonna go through this one that has only the one. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of forced entry. So this is the one with the... Yep. Escape the hospital twice. Send me to this hardware store, see if I can get a weapon. Start with. You know what? Sure, give me the hammer. Go for a health regeneration build, huh? Okay, so the door to our apartment was closed while the ways are there. The apartment plan. In a bit. Let me just investigate right here first. The threat level increases immediately again. Alright. What do you have for me then? You enter looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. Spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. Can I sneak? Nope. I'm thrown out of the hospital. Whatever. Yep, that happens. Investigate downtown for a minute. Two chopped off heads at the market. Call the police. Yay! Gotten money again. So yeah, I'm wearing this stuff, as you can see. I hope it doesn't come off as disingenuous, but I am wearing this to try to present the tiniest bit of solidarity, along with the shirt that I had on before. I can't really do much, you know, besides express that some things need thought about and not ignored. So I'm not saying that I'm qualified to talk on any of this stuff. All I'm saying is that I can't sit around and let my stances on things be ambiguous, and if I can do anything about people educating themselves further on issues, I will gladly at least mention it. So, of course, the Black Lives Matter movement currently going on. All of the protests and riots, still in support of those. Keep up the good work, my brethren. Also, because it's lipstick, have to mention this. It is also in support of all of the sexual harassment and worse allegations that have come up with many people within the gaming and the broadcasting and the game development industry over the weekend. Literally almost every single broadcaster or viewer or developer or pretty much anyone anywhere in the industry that is female, which of course that happens in almost all capitalist industries because it's ingrained in neoliberal capitalist society's brains, the sexism and all that. So also solidarity with that. If you see something happening, say something to someone, the best person that you can, even if nothing happens because people in power suck. Don't be quiet, because if there's no action today, the only way that we can get action tomorrow is by not giving in. We have to make sure that we are heard and that change comes, because it is terrible to live in fear of something that you cannot control. And I am very privileged in that I look like a white dude. I have a significant portion of my blood that is Native American, and I am not cisgender. But I get away with being something that a lot of people wouldn't like, because I don't often look like I'm something else. And I realize that I have it easy being able to talk about this stuff and it not ever affecting me pretty much at all, while still being in those communities and feeling like I'm a part of them within my heart and soul. So I just wanted to quickly have that in a video. I'm also going to say it on my stream later, but just covering my bases. If you don't like that I have these stances on it, you can leave. But with my relatively small community, I am getting ahead of everything by saying I will not tolerate any racism or sexism within my community at any time. So feel free to have fun and spread love and joy if you're good people, and if you're not, I don't want you around. With that said, let's get back to this game. So the apartment is on the 3rd floor. There is no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. Let's try to see how whoever did whatever. That knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Let's get close to the door and ask what's the matter. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens. An unknown invader tries to look inside. Luckily, you manage to stand still. After a couple of minutes, the man retreats, probably unsure if you're home after all. I'm just that good. Ventilation shafts too small for anyone to crawl through. But something without bones could. Heroic boy. A heat wave with record-breaking temperatures. Continuing the investigation takes more effort, so we've dropped 2 stamina and reason already. Let's investigate these neighbors. Why are you always busy, man? Oh boy. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Oh my god. An apartment stalker. Alright. So this is... Sure, let's do that. You have hit me as well. About one of these. Finally. What did you drop? A baseball bat. Go on, boy. That is a good weapon. I'm going to keep this one for now. So, one neighbor's underwear is missing. So this one with the painting. Failure. Lost some reason again. Second neighbor was complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. Take me to the hospital, pharmacy, and let's see if I can buy the... Oh, this is not that bad. Stamina. Minus charisma. I don't want to... Take me in again. Painkillers. Yes, that's what we wanted. I want to go ahead and use that. Head back to the apartments and investigate them. When you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Read them? Staying up late investigating the current case has really increased your electricity bill. Oh well. I think I only had 1 or 0 of those funds left anyway, so fine. Building plan, if there's a place where all the vents connect, sure, let's go. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip, but grab the railing in the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. Hi there, Rorik. Hi, baby boy. Love you, honey. Don't you unplug my headphones. Game will not have audio. It is a twisted corpse. Alright. It's a ghost enemy. But it's a corpse, though. So I'm going to escape, because I cannot hurt that thing. It's in the boiler room. Let's investigate the boiler room. You enter the dark boiler room and trip over pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch. Gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long rubbery arm pulling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide open stare of the dead pervert, his elongated limbs stretching and disappearing in the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth you find a tiny key. After the police arrived, the whole building was searched, following the arms. Detectives find a body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later he is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeur photos of the tenants. You are questioned thoroughly and eventually released, as the murder case is being covered up as a case of an unfortunate gas leak. Oh, there's no more shopping downtown. Alright. Take this key. Apparently none of those are the tiny key. So, but I do have it. So now I'm gonna go to the school and open up that other locker, and I assume that's where you get the other ending to that. I'll see. But until then, I'm gonna take a bath. The one for stamina, because we have the pills for reason. And we'll start this school scissors mystery. I think I already have this on a video, so you can pause that and read it if you are not familiar. Our friend's trying to fight the smiling scissor lady. I need to go in there and stop them. So it's a square with this thing. Take out the lockers. What's in this one? Okay. It's a sport rifle. What? Damage when shot 14? What is that? Oh, you can is this for like swinging it? I don't know, dude. I guess I'm gonna keep it. That's not... Okay. Maybe I don't know how to get the other one then. Either way. Let's explore this school. It's suddenly dark outside. You stand by the window, take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor. Run. You run before anything happens. Must hurry and find those items. Oh, maybe it's for trying to perform the ritual before you have the stuff? Corridor is flooded by a black sludge that's slowly oozing from under the door to the chemistry classrooms. A damp, moldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? We take a detour. You take the stairs up to another floor to avoid the sludge. It's left on the roof. I don't want to peek outside. Let's go to the roof. On the roof, you find the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand, she holds a bag, in the other, a pair of bloody scissors. Oh no. Alright. Easy. That one. Need to go find the chalk or the candles. Everything slows to a crawl. It's the Time Lord. Ooh, alright. You gotta get one of these. Done it. I haven't regained any stamina, I don't think. Yet. Oh, I should level up. Okay. Faster offensive actions. That seems like what I need. And why don't you give me some knowledge? Walking through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. I don't have any funds anyway. But you do love to get the experience. Everything is ready to perform the ritual. Perform the ritual. Here she comes. Let's prepare for this combat. Oh, I can do 2 of these. You have hit me. Well, I probably couldn't do 2 of those before. Alright, so the scissor woman is gone for good. Maybe not. You shudder knowing the urban legend will inspire another kid in another city to try and summon the eldritch being. Awesome. Rioters are downtown. We'll take this key. We'll take a bath, and this time we'll still go stamina. And use these pills. What is the difference in these? 170, 95, 80. And come to the lighthouse. Okay, those 2 padlocks are done. Hopefully I can get some other ones done soon. What now? Try this coma. I forget whether I've done this one too. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People trying to wake the patients up result with them falling into a coma themselves. The whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated for the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people, and how did the strange illness start? Check out the news reports about this weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. Okay. The village twice. First, let me go to the schoolyard and see if any of these people want to join. You give me plus luck, that's good. Why can I never talk to her? Are any of you new? Cheaper pharmacy items. Nope. I can go to the village once. No one answers when you knock at Professor Takechi door. This is odd, since he's normally punctual about his appointments. Smell of blood tells you that something's wrong, and you quickly open the door and make your way inside. There's no sign of the professor, but the quantity of blood everywhere leaves little doubt as to what happened, but how and why. Clues. You notice a book lying on the floor. You pick it up to find 4 pages have been torn out. You memorize the title of the book. Why would someone take them, and what did they contain? Okay. Maybe that'll come up later. let's see if we can get a good spell. Okay. I mean, that could be a good finisher if we need it. Not too bad. Investigate the school. An old trophy case. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One medal seems particularly valuable. Check these. Success. It seems the person involved with the current case was a prize-winning swimmer. Reports mention a patient 0. Who could they be? Well, let's go see. A friend returning from a trip to Africa has invited you to dinner. This time they've outdone themselves. This is a real feast full of exotic meals. It's getting late. You can't stay for long, but the host asks if you want to take anything home with you. The wine? I have enough bottles to last the whole year. Friend says, handing you the bottle. It should help you understand the illness. Right, so this is 3 reason and a flip. Let's use it. It flips it to an empty bottle. And keep it for now. Investigate the shop. Alarm by sound, glass breaking, corpse, policeman. Someone or something tore out his throat. Check his wounds for clues. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved an occult symbol with something sharp. You try to remember the shape and escape before anyone arrives. Good, I have gotten another level. Running shoes. Smaller doom penalty from running from combat. I don't really need that. Let's take hot bath and maybe stamina this time? Yeah. You have to sneak into the hospital and borrow the patient zero's information. You know what? Let's sell the bat as well. I don't think I need it. So the elevator doors are open? Oh my god. Elevator doors are open, revealing a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later you wake up in a doctor's office. A nurse discovered you lying unconscious on the elevator floor. Bad? Oh, I have a hangover. That sucks. Let me see if this... I could cure that if I needed to. I don't think I need to. Let me just see if I can get another one of these. Yeah. Don't get addicted after 2. Okay. You've got the name and the address. Let's get out of here. Find yourself in an old unused part of the hospital. You take a deep breath. The disgusting smell of thawed remains still lingers in the room. It used to be the hospital's mortuary, where doctors determine the causes of death. Search the cabinet for a sewing kit for free. Okay. Something flashes in the corner of a dusty drawer. You reach for it. It's a sewing kit, which may come in handy later. That it may. Their house seems empty. You should search it carefully. Let us search it carefully then. You meet your old friend, waiting for a train. Undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. Let's invite her over for a coffee. Conspiracy theories. Whirring rumor. Old god slowly waking up. Rule the earth once again. Be the reason for the horrific events. It definitely is. But you don't know that. That man dabbled in magic. You found a journal describing a certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. Try to contact a being from the dream realms. Investigate once again. Oh no. Okay. I can handle giving you a jar of blood. Get me down to even. Quarantine wing is guarded closely. You must find a way to sneak through. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that would revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you can heal your wounds for free. You just need to sign here. I don't know, dude. Sure. Success. Lady, wake up in a surgical ward. There's no sign of the doctor, but you feel healthier and notice that one of your wounds is gone without a trace. So this one, yeah. Bandage that wound. Good job. Now all of our stats are good again. Investigate this quarantine wing. We managed to sneak through the floor, avoiding the police, and finally reach the quarantine wing where all the coma patients were brought in. The pulses slowly weakening and the blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. Use the dust of seeing. It reveals weird elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one above every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. Try to process everything. One of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Causes the contagious coma plaguing your town, and it has taken notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish. Yeah, I probably should have changed that before this battle. Oh. 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 I can't do that. Alright, give me one of those. And a couple of these. You probably hit me pretty good there. You have done. Oh man. Alright. However, you are dead. The creature's severed body falls on the floor and starts melting slowly. The remaining part slithers back into the now closing hole in the ceiling. You've managed to catch a glimpse of the other side. The other side makes you fall on your knees. It wasn't its body you've managed to cut off. It was just a finger. Okay. The sentence actually gave me, personally, a little bit of fear. I'm like, do you see what that thing did to me? Shaken, you sneak out from the hospital. One thing is certain, though, it's the end of this weird illness. Ending A. The hospital is now safe. Experience less doom. Stamina. Another day. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. That's what it's there for. If you have anything to say, positive or negative, leave a comment. I'll read it. It'll help out one way or another. And I'll catch you next time.